Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. This is Semi-Prodigious. I'm Ben, and today we're doing a bit of a Walmart haul unboxing. So, first thing we got here is our monster box. Now, I think this is specific to Walmart. As you can see on the box here, it includes one deck, 2 booster packs, and then 1 bonus pack. So we're going to get this opened, and we're going to start off with this big box here. That's going to be our deck, and we got the Ulforce Digimon deck. Now, this is a really good starter deck, or so I'm told. I haven't actually played it yet, but I hear it's good, and you get a lot of good stuff out of it, and good training, and basically how to play the game from that. Next up, we got our bonus pack here, and that's going to be Event Pack 3. We've got our BT8 New Awakening pack, and then we've got a BT10 Cross Encounter pack. And that pretty much is what's in the box. What you see is what you get. A lot of empty room when you open it, but I mean, let's see if we get anything good. So we're going to start with our Ulforce Digimon deck. We're just going to quickly open it up, kind of go through what's inside. So the cool thing about this Ulforce Digimon deck is that it does come with all of the memory boost cards, which is really helpful. Those are played pretty much in every deck I can think of, so you really get your benefit out of that. As for the deck itself, it's pretty straightforward. There's a couple good cards in here that are useful in other decks, I think. Again, not a big Vmon player or Digimon player, so you guys can let me know in the comments if this deck is actually good or not. But what we want to get to here is right at the end. So we've got our Slayer Dramons, and then we've got Ulforce Digimon, and then we've got a few option cards here. But behind that is where some of the fun stuff is. So we've got these memory counters here. Now these are specifically good if you have a playmat that does not have a memory gauge on it. You've got these little metal cards here, and they're nice sublimated aluminum, so they're really high quality, and they'll last you a while. And then the other thing, of course, is the memory boost cards, and we've got one of every color in here. As soon as we get it open, we've got our red, blue, yellow, got green, black, purple. So, yep, all the memory boost cards are there, and that alone is kind of worth the price of admission just for that deck. All right. Next up, we are going to jump into the... we're going to do New Awakening first. So we're going to open our BT8 New Awakening pack. Let me get all this stuff out of the way so that we can get into this. So I've never opened a pack like this, like these blister packs, I think is what they're called. But man, it was kind of a struggle. Everything is taped up on these. They're really secure, which is great for, card security, making sure they're not bent or damaged. But man, are they a nightmare to get open. No. If you guys know a trick to getting these open without, just completely destroying it, please let me know in the comments. But there we go. We finally get it free. And let's get it open. All right. First pack, BT8 New Awakening. Let's go. And this time I'm smart. I got the corner, and we're going to pull it all the way out. And what do we got here? So we've got Ultimate Brachiomon as our opener. We've got Disaster Blaster. We've got Ginryamon. And I'm just going to go quickly through this. We got Pulsemon. Pulsemon's cool. Hookmon, if you are a fan of Peter Pan. But then we've got our good stuff here. We've got Skull Knightmon Cavalier mode. I got stomped by that deck. Our first rare is Metal Greymon. Really nice. Good stuff there. And then our next rare is a super. It's Chimeramon. Oh, man. This is actually a really good card. It's actually worth a lot right now, and I'll post it up here. We can see what TCG player is posting it at. So at time of recording, the BT8 Chimeramon, lightly played, lowest cost $14.75. Average price is $16.60, and the market value is about $15 on that. So between that, the memory boosts, that alone pretty much covers the cost of this. This box was $19.99. So $20 US. So we've pretty much already made our money back just on all the goodies that come with it. All right, let's open up our Cross Encounter pack. And almost got it all the way off, but we'll get the pack open. We'll get our cards out. Gently, gently. Go for the bottom corner, and out they come. Cool. All right, and then so in this pack, all right, we've got Troopmon, Brachiomon, Golemon, Quetzalmon. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Beelzemon,
nice.
Cool, this is really cool. I don't really run this in my Beelzemon deck, but it's nice to have, just to have another Impmon piece or Beelzemon piece. Our rare is Taikikudo, and then our last rare is Justimon Critical Arm. So nothing too great in this pack, but, we got Chimeramon, and that's what matters, so super happy with that. Go ahead and put that on top. I'll get this guy sleeved up as soon as the video's over, and then, keep that card safe. All right, last but not least is our event pack. So now we're going to open this, and I kind of forgot that, it's going to have a pull tab on the side, so I struggle with it for a little bit before I noticed the notch there. We're going to go ahead and get that pulled and peeled clean open, and our event pack card is Caramon. All right, cool. So that is just a standard promo Caramon there, nicely foiled. Really cool. Let's see what it's worth on TCG Player. Actually, surprisingly, $6.24 is the lowest price for that. So between the Caramon and the Chimeramon, that covered the cost of that. Next up, we've got our Gift Box 2022. This one was a little bit more expensive. I think this one was about $35. It does come with the acrylic memory counter, though, which I'm super stoked about. I actually love it. Why? Because it's Impmon. Of course I love it. But let's look on the back here. Let's see what the box actually comes with. It's going to come with 5 packs of Draconic Roar. It's going to have 1 promo card, so it's going to be any one of these 4 cards here. We've got our memory gauges, and then the acrylic stand. So that's just pointing out our promo pack there. Really cool stuff. And I'm pointing to things. We've got our acrylic stand. Of course, like I said, I got the Impmon one. I got lucky because there was only a handful of these left, and most of them were the Agumon Gabumon ones. So I got the only Impmon left, and I'm really happy with that. There's my Beelzemon deck. I don't know why I went so long into this in the recording, but, obviously, huge Beelzemon fan, huge Impmon fan, so we had to go with that one. All right, let's crack her open. What do we got? So, first thing is our promo pack. We're going to set that aside. We've got our acrylic display encounters. Let me get that turned around. There we go. We've got our 5 packs of Draconic Roar. And then we've got these memory counters here. Now, those were just made out of cardboard. They're not too high quality, so I'm not really going to go into detail on those. But let's start with our promo pack, our lucky pack. And what do we get here? We've got ourselves a Garurumon. All right, pretty neat. Cool beans. Oh, I love the effect on the foil there. That's really neat. Love that a lot. So we'll move on, though. We'll get into our Draconic Roar packs. Now, we've already opened a booster box of these, so we're not going to spend too much time looking at the cards. We're going to go through these real quick. And our first 2 rares... Oh, we got Sealsdramon. That's neat. We've got Hina. And we've got a Breakdramon Alt Art to start with. That's really cool. So we've already got this card, but now I have 2 of them. That's neat, I guess. I don't know if Breakdramon is meta or is played in any decks, but hey, maybe we can figure something out. Next up, we've got Megidramon, neat, and Tankdramon. Tankdramon, also super helpful in our D-Brigade deck that we're building. Next up, get through these real quick, and we've got regular Breakdramon and a rookie Vmon, our rare rookie Vmon. Cool stuff there. Now, I don't know if red Vmon is actually feasible or usable, but looks like a cool card to have regardless. And third pack, we've got Magnadramon, and slightly out of frame, and Hina. Cool. All right. We are down to, I think, our last pack. What do we got here? Got Cyberdramon, got Air Dramon, Missymon, Slayer Dramon is our first rare. And then Hydramon, nice, a super rare. Hydramon is our super rare in this pack. Really cool. So, Break Dramon is the most expensive card that we pulled. That is $1.49. Next up, we've got our Adventure Box 02. Now, this is about a month old, so it took my Walmart a long time for this to actually come in, or if it came in before, it sold out instantly. So I'm finally happy that I got my hands on a set. It does come with 4 booster packs of Resurgence. It comes with a little, or comes with our Black Memory boost on front, and then we've got our little figure here, the Tyrannomon figure. So let's get this cracked open. Let's see what we got. I'll give it the old slice and dice. Pop open the top, slide this out. All right, cool. Get rid of that. And we've got Black Memory Boost. So this is our first card. Man, they make it not easy to get this thing out. So we'll push up from the back and kind of pry that guy out. There you go. This is really cool. It's got a really good texture to it. I like it a lot. I'm going to sleeve that up, and it's actually going into my D Brigade deck, so... Then we've got our Tyrannomon memory counter. This guy's cool. Not the biggest Tyrannomon fan, but hey, it's here. I've got it. It's cool. And now what we all came for is those 4 packs of Resurgence. We're going to go ahead and dump those out. And let's see what we got here. First pack. Ripping it open. Make sure we get it open cleanly, get the cards out. Now, the cool thing about Resurgence is all of the cards are foil, which is neat, but makes it really hard to tell where your rares are. And I think there's actually 3 rares per pack. So we've got TK, we've got Ty, and then we've got our Craniumon super rare, I think this one is. It's really cool regardless. There's really good texturing on that. This whole pack has really cool textured foils. So, next pack, we're going to get this guy open. Make sure we're all the way clear. And we're just going to thumb through these real quick. All right, and we're getting to our rares. We've got Cupimon. So this is a Digi-Egg card. Super cool. I am thinking about building a yellow deck, so maybe that goes in it, maybe it doesn't. We got Aero V Dramon 0. And we've got Hover Espimon. Now, this is actually the alt art, and I didn't realize it at first, but that is a really cool card, and we'll see how much that one's worth a little bit later on. Next up, open. There we go. Cool, we got a little Demi-Vmon action in there. That's awesome. All right. And here we go. So we've got Agumon. We've got a Palmon, obviously, right behind that. So I think this is a promo Palmon. And then we've got Old Force Vidramon. This one I think is actually the usable Old Force Vidramon and not the one in the starter deck, but man, that looks really cool. Sad that's not worth a whole lot, but still looks really, really cool. So I'm happy with that. And last pack here. Of course, the last one gave me the most trouble. And we got an Upamon in there. We'll keep on going through. Toy Agumon was always a favorite of mine, and I usually build that in the Digimon story games. I usually build that all the way up into Machine Dramon. But we've got a couple tamers here, and those are our rares. And then we've got our super rare Magna Angemon. All right, cool. Pretty good pulls there. I think Magna Angemon is a really good card. I think it's this one specifically that I played against, and of course it beat my Beelzemon deck. All right, so here's our Hover Espimon textured alt art, $3.22. And here are what I'd call our prize cards. We've got that promo Caramon, we've got Chimeramon, we've got Hover Espimon. All in all, I'd say it's pretty worth it. I'm happy with this. That's all for today, guys. Thanks so much. See you in the next video.